Tonight we are learning more about gaps in Cameron County's border fence.
The feds are moving forward with a plan to plug those holes. We reported that last night. Today, we're learning more about why it's a priority.
Channel 5 Sierra Pizarro reports.
These are 2 of 38 valley fence gaps left open since 2008.
There is a gap, as you can see, right here. There's a gap right there.
Herminia Quintanilla was born and raised in Los Indios. She remembers walking up and down the field now cut by fencing.
You can't even walk down on Robertson Street all the way to where the border fence is, because there's always somebody watching you, or if they see you, they come right away to see what are you doing.
There are 6 miles of border fencing in the Los Indios area. It stands close to 20 feet tall.
I'm not for the wall. I'm not for them to close the gaps. I'm not for the government to be taking the land of people that have farmed.
The U.S. Department of Homeland Security announced 28 environmental laws will be waived to allow quicker barrier construction. Quintanilla is still on the fence over the barricade.
People are always going to cross, and they're going to find places where they can cross.
Her home is less than a mile from the fence. Los Indios Mayor Rick Cavazos says he has waited for years for gaps here to be filled.
I'm glad to hear that they are going to finally construct the gates here. What it'll do is it'll contain the smuggling traffic, hopefully down here, away from the community.
Mayor Cavazos says the extra protection is needed. Los Indios has only 2 officers on payroll and a handful more on reserve.
It's not going to be the answer to the immigration problem by any means, but it will help the Border Patrol in containing these areas and better patrol these areas, and it'll increase the likelihood of apprehension.
The Department of Homeland Security released this statement on their plans. It says DHS Secretary Kirstjen Nielsen has determined the necessity to waive certain laws to expedite barrier construction. Mechanical gates like this one will be built over 11 gaps in Cameron County. In Los Indios, Sierra Pizarro, Channel 5 News.